Approximately 5 years ago, a group of us here in the Boston area founded the Boston Global Forum. It's an organization that I now chair, but the inspiration for this and its leadership came from Tuan Nguyen, our friend from Vietnam, who came to Boston, lives much of the year now here, and was the person who inspired us to create the Boston Global Forum. And since that time, we've done a whole series of international online conferences on a variety of critical international issues: occupational safety and health standards, cyber warfare and what it means for the future of our world, a number of major topics. And we intend to continue to do that. At the same time, and just a few years ago, we asked a group of very talented young people to become leadership fellows in the Boston Global Forum and to add their talent and their wisdom and their intelligence to our efforts to make this a better world. I hope we've contributed considerably to that, though we find ourselves with a world that's still having difficulty making peace with itself and with each other. And we are particularly facing a difficult situation internationally as a result of events in North Korea and in Asia. And we think now that we're ready to create a policy and research institute which will bring fine minds into this process and will be looking for solutions to some of the issues that we face, especially in the field of cyberspace and the use of cyber and artificial intelligence. Like so many wonderful inventions, they have huge potential, but they also have potential for harm and destruction. And we think it's very important that we bring real intelligence to bear on these issues and see if we can't play some role, not only in bringing peace to the world, but at the same time using these new technologies in ways that will benefit mankind. We have made great progress. The advances in public health alone, some of which were involved in our study of what was happening to occupational safety and health in some countries, particularly after the Bangladesh disaster, are, we hope and expect, constructive approaches that are making real progress. But we think we can do better, and so as of today, we're going to create this institute. We're going to bring fine minds into it, and we're going to do everything we can to engage good and intelligent and committed people to this task of making our world a better and a safer place. We look forward to working with all of you on this. It's very exciting, and we think we can make a real contribution. At the insistence of many, we're going to call this the Michael Dukakis Institute for Leadership and Innovation. But I want to emphasize that this is very much a collective effort. Tuan's leadership has been critical to this. We now have a strong group of people that are deeply and actively involved, and this is going to be a broad-based effort to involve not just people like me, but others as well, so that we can make real progress across a very broad front and do so in a way that will be enormously helpful to society, to the world, and to the future of our children and our grandchildren. It's a real honor to have served as the chairman of the Boston Global Forum. It's one of the best things I've ever done, working with excellent people to try to contribute to a better world, a more peaceful world, and a world that makes life better for all human beings. And so we've decided to create an institute to focus on research and problem solving. We're going to call it the Michael Dukakis Institute for Leadership and Innovation. But I assure you, this is not going to be a one-man show. It will be involving dozens and dozens of good people actively in our efforts. And I look forward to being a part of it, look forward to inviting many of you to be a part of it as well. I will chair the Institute, but a great deal of work will be done by Tuan Nguyen as director of the Institute and the staff that he puts together. And we welcome all of you to be a part of this effort.